When Rome fell, it did not simply trip over the tangled vines of foreign invasions or succumb quietly to the slow poison of internal decay. It was pushed, screaming, into the abyss by a host of barbarians, each seemingly crazier than the last. Imagine perceiving this catastrophic collapse through the eyes of a madman, where myth merges with meat, and the palpable tension of a crumbling empire is interspersed with the otherworldly. This is not merely history. This is a sensory overload, a chaotic symphony where the deranged narrate and the gods themselves might have fled in horror. In the eyes of our mad narrator, the arrival of barbarian tribes such as the Visigoths, Vandals and Franks was not a mere geopolitical shift, but a parade of fantastical beasts and demigods, each with a terrifying aura that could chill the bones of any stout Roman. To him, Alaric the Bold, leader of the Visigoths, didn't merely besiege Rome. He danced around its walls, a mischievous spirit intent on unraveling the fabric of civilization. The madman described Alaric's visage as shimmering with an ethereal glow, attributing his success not to military strategy, but to mystical enchantments and alliances with shadow creatures from the underworld. This perspective transforms the sack of Rome in 410 AD, usually viewed through the dry lens of historical consequence, into a vivid tableau of chaos and dark magic. For our unhinged historian, the sacking was less a historical event and more a break in the world's spine. Structures weren't merely looted, they were unmade, devoured by the spectral figures of rampaging warriors who, in his mind, morphed into wolves under the pale moon. His visions offer a grotesque carnival of the apocalypse, where the real and the imagined bleed into a relentless nightmare. As Rome teetered, our madman perceived its citizens not simply as worried individuals, but as characters plucked from a grotesque play, donning masks of despair and absurdity. He saw the patricians and the plebeians alike caught in a dance macabre, a citywide masquerade that veiled the terror of the imminent fall. For him, the decline of moral and civic virtues was not a topic for somber lectures, but a spectral circus, displaying the macabre humor of fate. To this disturbed observer, the senators, stalwarts of Roman resilience, seemed to wither into mere shadows, their rich togas transforming into tattered cloaks of doom. He narrated scenes where the echoes of ancestral virtues were drowned out by the cacophony of madness, where Stoic philosophy turned into hysterical laughter at the absurdity of impending doom. The real horror, as seen through his crazed eyes, wasn't the physical destruction wrought by barbarians, but the moral and spiritual decomposition that throbbed like a festering wound within the societal fabric. This decay he described not in terms of economic decline or military defeats, but as an insidious plague of madness that infected minds, warping reality until the fall of an empire seemed like the merciful end to a demented dream. This narrative, as chilling as it is enlightening, compels us to reconsider our grasp of history. Our madman's account, teetering on the edge of insanity, may seem far removed from conventional scholarly work, yet it provokes a deeper reflection on the essence of Rome's fall. Was it just the result of physical invasions? Or does it also signify a profound spiritual and moral collapse, a sort of madness that had taken root long before the barbarians ever breached its gates? History, especially when whispered in the disjointed, fevered pitches of a mind touched by madness, can offer us unexpected truths. The fall of Rome, under such scrutiny, becomes more than a historical footnote. It turns into a vibrant, cautionary tale about the fragility of civilizations that can resonate deeply with the chaotic and often inexplicable human experience.